Hello everyone, just a new video off the update today. So the way that you recover items has changed, and I wanted to go over that briefly. So the old method was you just come down here to the returner right here, and you interact with him, and you basically select items to mark for kin. Now, whether or not this mark for kin still applies, I'm unsure. I would think it will work. However, you want to be careful because if you die with marked for kin items and it doesn't work, you're going to lose all those items. So the new method is, well, there are the two ways to obtain this item, but basically the new method is to get these item recovery offerings. And for every item recovery offering you have, you can return one piece of gear. So you can see here I have two pieces, or two offerings. I'll be able to return two pieces of gear. Okay, so first step, go down to the returner, and you can see obviously that you can just buy one right off the returner. So nothing's changed there. It's literally just 35 as well. So you can still buy basically item returns from the returner for the same price. The price didn't change. However, the thing that has changed is they basically implemented a way to craft it. So if you go to the crafting station, go to crafting items, go to T1, go over here to materials, and scroll down to the bottom, you can see the item recovery offering. And if you click on that, you can see you need two items, the blue jades and the waystone fragments. Blue jades are obtained from killing bosses in hard mode dungeons, and also from dangerous chests in those hard mode dungeons. If there's any other way, I'm not sure right now, but I'm assuming maybe other bosses as well have a chance to drop them. I'm sure you can also look that up on the wiki if you would like to. But I prefer just farming the hard mode dungeons to get these. The second thing you need is a waystone fragment. Okay, so if you go into your challenges right here, click this open, and go to available challenges. If you have any level 4 challenges or level 5 challenges, you can see that they give a waystone fragment, and those will be given to you on completion. So if I go into some dungeons and activate a few more altars, I'll be able to get a waystone fragment. And then, and again, those waystone fragments are account bound, so you can't trade them. However, you can trade the blue jades, if you will, if you want to. So again, go over here, 10 blue jades, 1 waystone fragment. So you just get that from completing your challenges. Now, let's say you have a maxed out character, right? Let me go to my challenges here. Let's say you had a maxed out character already before the update, and you went into update and all your challenges are already completed. As you can see, I have tons of these waystone fragments that I have already completed. However, I'm not going to get any of those. If I want any of these fragments right here, I have to submit a ticket into the Survive By website. So you can do that. Let's go to the Zdesk or whatever it is. Go to the Survive By support. Let them know, hey, I've got a bunch of characters, already completed the challenges, and I didn't get any fragments. So a little unfortunate, but I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, there's that. Now, there's one other thing to note that I have a little bit of a frustration with. So, again, T1, over here to the crafting, scroll down, item recovery. So, after you get these items, even after you get these items, I know it's a little bit of work, but you can see it's 10 seconds to craft. However, to craft the item, you still have to play Bloodstone. And that's the little frustrating thing for me. I went through all this work, got all the items, and then come over here. It's like, well, I still need to pay 25 Bloodstone to buy this, right? And in my opinion, Bloodstone is more valuable than Electrum, right? Because the amount of Bloodstone that enters the market every single day is probably going to be less than the amount of Electrum, depending on how many people are buying Electrum. Of course, basically everyone can bring in about 45 Bloodstone per day. So if there's 100 players that do all their challenges, that's 4,000 Bloodstone, or 4,500, right? However, if you go to the shop over here, let's open up the shop here, Electrum. So 4,500, if my math's right, at 100 players, you can see that literally $40 worth of Electrum would beat that value. So if just two of those 100 players decided to buy some Electrum for 20 bucks, more Electrum would enter the game that day than Bloodstone. So when this exchange comes back up right here, where you can exchange Bloodstone and Electrum, I'm gonna say that Electrum's gonna be a little bit lower than Bloodstone. Bloodstone's gonna be selling for more. So maybe I'll sell 1,000 Bloodstone for, 1,200 Electrum. Okay, so that's just my opinion, of course, and those values can always change. If no one does their challenges, then Bloodstone's going to get even more. But let's just say no one buys Electrum either. Well, then maybe it'll be more equal. Okay, if no one buys Electrum at all, then of course Electrum might just be much more valuable if no one's buying it. But if it's too much more valuable, then someone will just buy it and start trading it that way. So that's just my opinion. Of course, it does provide you guys an alternative if you don't have any Electrum and you just have Bloodstone from doing your quests. You can definitely do this. So it opens up a little bit of a free-to-play path for you guys, since you can do quests. However, you could still get items, sell them for Bloodstone, and then exchange it that way as well. Just my opinion. I guess they made this more of a free-to-play path. But I feel like it's a lot of work, and you still have to spend 25 Bloodstone. So I don't really know how I feel about it, but I just wanted to go over it, show you guys how to do it, and then show you what my opinion is about the situation here. So again, this didn't change, right? So nothing really changed per se. I can still buy the item recovery offerings for 35, and before the patch it was like that as well. It just opened up another path. However, I just don't really find that path too desirable, if I'm being quite honest, because I still have to spend 25 Bloodstone, and that 25 Bloodstone is still a decent amount, right? So anyways, that was my opinion, and my little tutorial / guide on the new item recovery. You guys can go ahead and share your opinion in the comments or ask questions. And as always, I'll have my Twitch stream down there. I started streaming every single day, so you can catch me usually between the hours of 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, that's Eastern Standard, so that's Eastern United States is where I'm located, so I go off that time zone. So if you guys have any questions and you want or many questions, I should say, you guys can definitely catch me there on stream. I'm more than happy to answer questions while I'm streaming on Twitch. The link in the description will be at the very top. I'll put that at the very top of the description. So you can click that, go straight to my channel, and follow me. If I'm not live, if you follow me, you'll be able to find me, or even turn on notifications, and it'll pop up when I'm live. So then you can ask me questions. Again, I stream every day, so pretty reliable source there. I'll also have Discords down below and Safas's live stream if you guys like to follow him. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.